honor and a privilege to be present here today. I got a bit worried, though, when they dimmed the lights. I'm forever terrified of when I see lights being dimmed. And as you correctly said, when a video is played, I get even more worried. But those were wonderful videos, truly wonderful, just demonstrating the work that has been done by CRET. It's truly outstanding. This was established, CRET was established 25 years ago. And may I say, even slightly prior to the 25 years, it got really formalized 25 years ago. And it was established to support deserving students who otherwise would not have had the opportunity to attend university. Deserving students from poor families. But we have gone beyond that because we now support students who are truly deserving. And much as it was really started to support black students, I'm so proud that this program has now become a true representation of what our country stands for. It is diverse, representing the true identity of our country, non-racial, embracing all our national groups, black, as in African, colored, and Indian, as well as white. It is quite a unique program, and I'm truly, truly proud of the work that's being done. When it started, it started in an ad hoc manner, on a rather small scale, and this was started using funds that, one of the originators, who's unfortunately not here because her mother passed away, Donay Nicol, and myself, giving funds here and there, just more or less what Themba also described here. But then later, because we were in a period of transformation, we started being invited to go and give speeches about where our country was headed. And it was Donay who came up with the idea, and she said, why don't you get them to pay us for making these speeches, and so that we can fund students? And that's how we really got moving, because as we got invited, and it was usually your companies, they were a bit terrified of what was going to happen. Are their companies going to be nationalized or whatever? And we would say to them, if you want the Secretary General of the ANC to come and give a speech, are you willing to donate X amount of money? And they all gladly said so. So it was really started off with funds that were cobbled together, some from personal funds and some from the speeches that we gave and from donations. We were then very lucky to have someone who's here amongst us to be one of the early trustees of the Cyril Ramaphosa Education Trust, and that's Gavin Coppell. He was boasting that he's 1 year older than me, but he really truly confessed that, Mr. President, you look 36 years old. And that gave me a real lift. But Gavin Coppell is one of those who has been with this education trust for the longest time. And I'd like us to give him a round of applause because he's one of those. So we started off by supporting just 5 students. And today, We support up to 80 students per year. And we have built a model of a truly fantastic bursary scheme that just does not dole out money to fund for fees or for books. As you heard from nearly everyone who spoke here, this has become a true family. And Chantal, who I would like to pay tribute to, has been the true mother of all the students who have gone through this education trust. And let's give Chantal a round of applause. Now, I was talking earlier to the Cyril Ramaphosa Foundation staff and said what we have sought to do over the years is to build models, of systems and how those systems should work. And CRET is one of those. There are quite a number of other bursary schemes in the country that more or less do what we do. But we believe that together with others, of course, we've been building a model that can then be transposed onto the national bursary scheme that we have, which is NSFAS. Because NSFAS supports more than 800,000 students, but it has tended to be a system through which we just dole out money. And we would like it to be transformed so that it becomes the type of family that Chantal and all the other staff members and board members have done. But what is even more impressive with this one is that the alumni, those who had qualified, like today, who've qualified, I challenged them. I said, find a way in which you can give back to the country that has supported you, and give back to other young people who also need help. I was so proud when they started it. I did say at the beginning, start a fund of your own as alumni, and I'll match it. I think I said 3 rand for every rand. And I think I did it maybe 2-3 times. And it got quite out of my, you know, when you are a president, you don't earn a lot of money. There was a time, and it's sort of, and I'd like to revive it, when I gave my entire salary to the Nelson Mandela Foundation. And some people said, are you mad? Why are you giving your salary to the Nelson Mandela Foundation? And I said, because they are doing good works. And I'm glad that we've got alumni who have been contributing their own money and have started a fund of their own. They now have a board, and they have supported 3 students who are now graduates themselves or are going through education. This is very unique. You don't often find it, that those who have benefited now turn around and start funding those who should benefit after them. I would like us to give the alumni a round of applause because they have done very well.